Welcome back. Here we are at the Slab of Reminiscence once again, and we're going to be having a look at the day in the lives of the SSS. February 20th, 1207 of the Septine calendar. A date that marked 6 days since Crossbell had finally been liberated through the Special Support Section. They were now tasked with navigating a wealth of responsibilities in preparation for the signing ceremony set for the following month. The initial team of 4, Kia and Chief Sergei, were up to the task, especially now that they were able to resume their post from their beloved base. There's Haas down there. Good old Haas. Ah, the old building. Yesterday's cleanup efforts were pretty tiring. Still, it looks like we all managed to get a good night's sleep. I'll say, I slept like a baby. Good to have my old bed back. Can't remember the last time we had breakfast together like this. That's an excellent point. It's been over 2 years. It feels like it's been even longer. That's because a whole lot's happened. Try not to get too comfortable yet, alright? The ceremony is still a ways away. Anyway, hurry up and eat before the food gets cold. Yeah, the chief's right. Ellie, Tio, and I poured our hearts into it. It's jam-packed with lots of love. And jam. My compliments to the chefs. Thanks, ladies. Don't mind if I do. Eat up. I hope you like it. I'm excited to see how it turned out as well. And how did it turn out? Teapot. Phew, that hit the spot. I knew Ellie was practicing a lot, but you two have really upped your cooking games too. Cooking isn't the only thing I've been getting better at. It comes with the territory. Don't forget that there are 2 chiefs at this breakfast table now. That's right. We're moving up in the world, like me joining the senior Sunday school class. You've both grown a lot these past few years. They're not the only pair that's been doing some growing. Am I right, Lloyd? Well, I suppose. Ahem, what was that? Hey, Randy's the one who said it, not me. You took the bait, hook, line, and sinker. You two, I swear. Still, there's no denying that Crossbell has changed drastically since the SSS officially went on hiatus 2 years ago. You'll be touching base with the CGF in Michelin today, right, Randy? That should prove helpful. It's more like I'm going down there to lend Mireille. Is that how you say it? A hand. But I'll let you know if I hear anything interesting. Don't forget I'm leaving for Erebonia tomorrow to take care of some unfinished business at Thor's. Alright. You mentioned you already booked your train tickets and everything. But you'll still be staying here tonight, yeah? How about we throw you a little farewell party? He's not going to be gone for very long. Sounds to me like you're only looking for an excuse to drink, Chief. Though it would be nice for us to have a full table at dinner again. Noelle and Wazzy have been preoccupied with work, and Risha has been rehearsing non-stop. That's okay. I'm sure we'll all find a way to get together soon. Anyway, good luck with work, guys. Let's all make it home early so we can have that party. Speaking of which, you and the Chief are going to the police department today, right? Yeah, the 1st Division requested our help. There's plenty of work to do before Crossbell can officially declare its independence. But Dudley's got another thing coming if he thinks he can pawn off the worst of it onto me. I'll let him handle that. Well, we're not going to have a choice if more support requests come rolling in. How about you, Tio? Going to work at the Rhineford building like usual? Wait. It's the IBC building now, isn't it? Yes, but I'll be dropping in on Yona first. The Obernet has been more active due to news of Crossbell becoming independent. The Rhineford Company forfeiting ownership of the building and reducing their presence has also been a hot topic around the office. The Verne Company and ZCF plan on moving into the open floor, so there's a lot of work to be done. Shoot, it's really gonna be an international office again, huh? I imagine it must be chaotic there, but the future is looking bright at the very least. It is. The other manufacturers moving in creates the opportunity for top engineers to collaborate more often, which you would be very excited about. No, what about you, Ellie? Aren't you busier than any of us? For real? Your granddad is the busiest dude in all of Crossbell right now, which makes you the busiest assistant. You're not wrong, but it just so happens that I have a little breathing room in my schedule today. I shouldn't have any trouble wrapping up everything I need to do by tonight. So give me a call if you need a hand with SSS work. Will do. It's great to hear. Man, we were so wrapped up in talking about work that breakfast is already over. You're off to Sunday school, right, Kia? Yep. What do you say we leave together once everyone is ready? I say we should do that. And so the SSS departed for their respective jobs, each looking forward to the dinner they promised to have later that evening. I'm assuming they have it. Daydream. A day in the lives of the SSS. And that is all you have on your schedule for today. Incidentally, as you are due to meet with a politician from the Republic's ruling party next month, I have taken the liberty of compiling information you may want to know in advance. Thank you. I really couldn't ask for a more dependable assistant. I learned so much being at your side that this is the least I can do, grandfather. Speaking of the Republic, I hear your father is planning to run for office in the next election? Yes. It sounds as though learning of my decision to get involved in politics had an impact on him too. As you know, his views are similar to those of the former president. Thus, he's going to be in direct conflict with the ruling party's candidate. The origins of the Republic's current prosperity can be traced to the reparations paid by the Empire. But a significant factor is the new president and his party's willingness to throw capital around with reckless abandon. He strikes me as a little too forceful in implementing many of his policies. Even so, his approval rating is very high. Trying to compete head-on isn't going to be an easy task. Why do you need to compete? Still, I will be rooting for his success. As will I. You need strong opposition in a healthy democracy. I hear he's been in touch with my mother in Milsanti lately, too. Though I have no reason to believe they are planning to get back together or anything. That doesn't surprise me. They both have their own separate lives now. Even so, it's good to hear. I'm glad the two of them appear to be moving forward with their lives. So am I. By the way, about that conference on my schedule for this afternoon, I actually received a call to cancel it this morning. Oh, really? Indeed, so why don't you take this opportunity to finish work early for once and take it easy? I plan to use this free time that cancellation opened up to do some reading. Well, if you're sure. We're having a farewell party for Randy tonight, so this does come at a good time. But I still want to get as much work done as I can before I leave. Very well, thank you. Alright everyone. Today we're going to practice formal letter writing to a friend. Pick anyone you'd like. It could be someone you play with every day, or you can pick someone who lives far away. It's also up to you to decide what to write. All that matters is that you write from the heart. Also, I brought in a helper today. This is Kia, one of my older students, and she's going to lead the class with me. Don't be afraid to come to her with any questions you might have, okay? Don't be shy. I'm here to help, so ask me anything you want. I can give you pointers on good writing manners and help you think of what to write about. Yes, ma'am. So, we gotta write to a friend, yeah? Guess I could write a letter to Ryu or Anri. Oh, and she didn't say it had to be someone outside of the class. I'll write one to you too, Colin. Ah, thanks, Ken. In that case, I think I'll write one to Nana. Maybe I should write one to Ren, too. I don't get to see her that much, but maybe she'd like it. I'm gonna write you a letter too, Colin. Oh, and one's for Kira and Momo. You're so sweet, Nana. In that case, I'll write you back once I get it. Sounds to me like you all have at least one person in mind, then. That wasn't too hard now, was it? Actually, all this talk is making me want to write Shizuku a letter too. Ah, yes, Shizuku lives in Reverie now, doesn't she? I think that's a wonderful idea. I'm sure she would be thrilled to hear from you. We have plenty of papers and envelopes to spare, so you're welcome to join them. Alright, thanks, Sister Marble. But since I'm still helping out, I'll wait until I get home to write it. Very well. Thanks. I was just thinking I'm not getting enough leafy greens down here. No. I'm seriously gonna kill you if you do this again, Tio. Alright, mate, calm down, calm down. I just want my pizza and Bell Cola, come on. Buy it yourself if you're just going to gripe about whatever I get you. So, how goes the task I left you with? Ah, fine, I'd rather eat this dumb grass than go out. So the wireless router expansion test is going alright. I could handle the stuff like this in my sleep. Usually. Is there a problem? Kinda, yeah. Keep running into these weird connection issues I haven't been able to figure out yet. It's normal for it to drop when there's too much traffic, but this feels more like someone's trying to leech off of us. Huh. That's concerning. Don't stress it, though. If someone out there's trying to mess with us, I'll catch him at some point. They can't outsmart the smartest guy around. Probably should make that sooner than at some point. Let's make resolving this a priority instead. I can help. I'll also get in touch with the chief and ask if it's okay to use the Foundation's network for this. Okay, if you're up for owning these hackers, so am I. Think you can keep up with me, though? Oh, I'm more worried you won't be able to keep up with me. Oh dear, oh dear. Thanks for... Oh, there's Mishy in the background there. Well, Mecha Mishy. Thanks for coming out here to talk about park security, Randy. My debt to you just keeps piling up. You already look after my daughter over at Thor's as it is. I mean, if you should be thanking anyone for that, it's Reen. He's her homeroom teacher, you know. I never thought Randy would be acquainted with the park's chief of planning, of all people. It really is a small world, I guess. Anyway, let's get down to business, shall we? You want to put the CGF in charge of security at Michelin temporarily, while the park works on turning over its main provider, correct? Correct. With the Empire pulling out its funding, we have to rework our security apparatus. On that note, here are the blueprints for the park. Same map. Is it just me, or is that Mecha Mishy over there different somehow? Leave it to you and your eagle eye to notice. Randy, I'd appreciate you not veering off topic. We're just getting started. It's fine, I was planning to fill you two in on the upcoming event one way or the other anyway. Since Randy's already brought it up, I might as well go into it now. What you're looking at is indeed Mecha Mishy, or rather the Mecha Mishy Mach 2 to be precise. As part of our upcoming event, he has a new metallic frame. That's probably why he looks different to you. Ah, that makes perfect sense. Pretty snazzy fit he's got. I'm sure he'll be a hit with all the little tykes who visit the park. So we hope. Between you and me, I'm pretty excited about it too. I fail to see the appeal of it myself. I'll take your word for it. That being said, doesn't the metal make his suit heavier? Can't imagine someone lugging that around for hours on a hot day. Funny you should mention that. As luck would have it, he's fully mechanical inside, no performer required. So it's automatic? Believe it or not, he was generously sent to us by a fan of the park studying at the Rua Institute of Technology. Ah! We just recently started putting him to use around here on a trial basis. He's quite the impressive piece of tech. His capabilities are limited, but he can be remote controlled, which is great. Whoever put this bad boy together must be quite the character. It's a lot of effort for a park mascot. Yeah, you're telling me. Alright, so what's Lloyd up to? I had a look through your proposed training regimen for new recruits, Bannings. It was a fine piece of work mixing competence assessments with practical experience gained from helping to guard the ceremony. Well done. Thank you very much. I did have the chief look through it before submitting it to you, but hearing you praise my work so much does give me a lot more confidence in it. I'm glad to hear that. I'm not surprised. Dudley here's even pickier than I am with this stuff. So it's got to feel good when he gives you his stamp of approval. Regardless, I personally signed off on the plan. As long as the higher-ups also approve it, I'll be counting on you to start putting it into action from tomorrow. Understood, thank you, sir. Thinking about it, it's been 3 whole years since you first became a detective, huh? So much has happened in that time that it makes my head hurt thinking back on it. But you look like a real grown-up member of the force now. I couldn't agree more. The rest of the SSS have become significantly more dependable than when they started, too. I'm honored to have the 2 of you speak so highly of me, but I still don't feel like I deserve such praise. I'm still a long way from being able to compare to my brother, I think. Pardon the interruption, but is it alright if I take this? It looks like it's urgent. I'm so glad you picked up, Lloyd. We've got an emergency on our hands. Could we meet up right away? Absolutely. I'll head out at once. You can brief me while I'm on the move. I'm really sorry about all this, Chief Detective. And don't worry about it. Sounds like whatever you're dealing with is a race against time. You can give us a report later. For now, just get going. We don't have any other urgent tasks to give you today regardless. So you needn't worry about us. I'll submit your proposal on your behalf. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. As busy as ever, those kids. They sure are, though I wasn't counting on that right now. A sudden communications disruption, But you know where the cause of the outage came from? Yes, the origin is a terminal in Geofront's F sector, which someone or something has physical access to. The disruption isn't over either, it's still ongoing. I see. We'll need to be really careful then. Maybe we should let Kira and Ellie know since they're both nearby. Sorry for the bother, you two, but could you give us a hand with something? You see, Tio explained the situation. Understood, we'll be heading there right away. Fortunately, a cancellation just freed up my afternoon, so this won't be a bother at all. I just finished with classes for the whole day too. On my way! Thank you both for being so understanding. Right, so off to section F, I assume? Oh no. We're with Randy. And now that our meeting is over, it's time we get down to our next order of business. I tried. Let's see, we should probably go around the park so we can start to get an idea of how we'll need to secure things. Works for me. Sounds like the perfect way for us to get some quality time in on the clock, too. Are you kidding me? Are you treating this like it's some kind of date? Easy, I just said it was a nice chance to have a little one-on-one. Oh, right. You know, I forgot to mention something to you. Great, what now? Truth be told, I'm heading back to Thor's tomorrow. I was hoping you could join me and the rest of the SSS for dinner tonight. If that works for you. What? We're really putting on the Ritz for it. You know, to send me off in style and all that. Night like tonight. The more company, the merrier. It'll be a hoot. You in? You didn't tell her. Mirai?
Why didn't you?
Huh?
Why didn't you say something sooner? How could you not tell me you're going back to Erebonia?
Whoa, slow down. I think we've got a bit of a misunderstanding here. Mecha Mishy? What are you? Mecha Mishy. What the hell, pal? This some kind of prank? Creak? What's going on? Why is he... You humans are an eyesore. I don't know what's gotten into him, but it looks like he's gone berserk. The idea of Mishy taking a swing at someone? Uni just sat up somewhere in a cold sweat. Well, I'll put him in his place. Hey, do you think you can run away? I mean, he is. Yeah, he's gone. We can talk later, Mirai. I'm still not sure I'm saying her name right. Anyway, right now, we gotta get that cat back in the bag. Right, let's go. Is it a minigame? The beach? We've got you now, you bucket of bolts. Randy, look out. Huh, leave it to Chrome Dome to be packed with all sorts of projectiles. I can handle this thing, Murray. You get the civvies to safety. Lloyd, I'll take care of them. But don't you dare do anything crazy. I'll call for backup, so just hold out. It's too dangerous to stay here, everyone. I need you to calmly follow my orders so you can all be evacuated, understood? Run! Run away! Looks like it's just you and me now, pal. You pack a punch, but I've seen worse. Hehehe. You are but a mere human. Do you think you have what it takes to overpower my mechanical might? There's some serious firepower he's packing under the hood. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to come out of this one unscathed, even if I whip out Berserker. Hello, hello?
Fire! Step away from Randy!
Zero Breaker! Come on, Randy. Did I just hear you muttering to yourself about taking a few bumps and bruises?
Didn't Murray tell you not to do anything crazy?
Well, I'll be. Guess you guys are my cavalry yet again, huh? Good timing. How'd you get here so fast anyway?
We'll explain later. Let's focus on neutralizing the Mecha Mishy.
I'll back you guys up with my orders, too.
Sounds good. All right, SSS. Let's show Catboy here what we're made of.
Catboy?
Right!
Must destroy humans! Destroy!
Don't give in!
Thanks.
We're fighting Mishy. Mecha Mishy, but
Right.
still. Okay, Cherubic Smile, 100% on the crit for 4 turns. Let's go for that.
Guys, Cherubic Smile!
It's my turn.
Zero breaker.
Zero breaker! They're open!
I've got you! Leave it to me. Here I go. Take this! Ah!
Oh!
They're off guard!
There!
Yeah!
Well, let's not waste the crit here. Berserker it is.
About time I got this started. Eat steel! Berserker! I'd just give up if I were you.
Bam!
Okay,
Let's go for the absolute
Semi-gunner,
zero.
activate. Absolute zero. Break. Randy, give me a hand.
Hell yeah!
Got you broken. Oh, I was hoping you'd stay
I
broken
won't
longer
let
than
you.
that, but okay.
All right.
Cherubic smile.
Cheer up, guys. Cherubic smile.
All right. Here I go. Take this! Ah!
Oh!
Bomber!
Ooh, that looked impressive.
It's my turn. Zero breaker! They're open!
I've got you!
Out of my sight, humans!
Okay,
No.
ready.
Good old crits coming out.
Gotcha!
You will see how serious I am!
Yeah!
Yeah. Go with the war cry.
It's my turn. Here I go. Take this! Ah! They're off guard! Help me out, Lloyd!
Leave it to me!
Activate! Bomber!
Bummer.
Yeah!
Yeah, yeah. Go with the war cry. Now I'll get the berserker out.
About time I got this started. Eat steel! Berserker! I'd just give up if I were you.
Got you broken. And you're back again
Raring to
instantly.
go.
Ah, Beam Zambo.
Ready. Break.
Gotcha! Right! Zero breaker!
Try!
He's angry now.
All right.
Right, Mirage one again.
Here I go. Take this! Ah!
Activate!
Oh no, don't go for Randy.
Bomber!
Don't go for Randy. No! No, Randy.
Hang in there.
Thanks.
Oh, he's alright. He's fine.
Bomber!
No, Randy.
Hang in there.
Oh no, it's alright. He's fine.
It's my go.
Right, anyway. Seeing as Randy is fine.
Ready.
You
It's my
missed.
turn.
Can't believe you missed.
Stay strong, everyone.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Make a wishy! With Mishy!
I
Eye for
refuse.
an eye! About time I got this started. Eat steel! Berserker! I'd just give up if I were you.
Right!
Right, Zero Breaker.
Zero Breaker!
Okay,
It's all okay, it's all okay.
ready.
Maybe heal up with those two now. He's angry! Uh-oh.
Gotta be kidding me.
All right.
Damn it all. Do I have... And that gets me my CP up. Mishy Blizzard! Let's make sure we stay alive. So heal
Let's
out here would be very, very nice.
There!
Leave it to me.
Okay, so again...
Duh.
Keep building that up.
Make a wish here with Mishy!
I refuse to make
Let's
a
go.
wishy with Mishy.
Zero Breaker!
Leave it to me.
Just trying to get her CP up.
Activate!
It's my turn.
Go with the toughness
Keep
shield.
strong! Toughness shield!
All right. Yeah.
Come on, we've almost got you.
Let's go! Hey!
All right. Fire! Now's the time.
There!
Oh. It's done.
Thanks, Sally. I know I can always count on you.
Of course you can. Anything for you.
I got nothing all round. Phew. Glad that's finally behind us. Is everyone alright? Yep, no worse for wear. Man, am I glad you guys showed up when you did, or else I could have been in bad shape. Thanks. But am I imagining things, or did I hear a pretty familiar sounding howl somewhere back there? No, I definitely heard it too. I recall hearing it at the start of the Liberation last week as well. He's likely been watching over us and deciding to lend us a hand. Or a paw, as it were. Ah, he could have at least come down here so we could give him a great big thank you. How? Paw? Never mind that. Anyway, I'm glad you're all alright, Randy. As am I. Even if you just had to take things a little too far like you always do. My bad, my bad. Didn't mean to worry everyone. Forgiven. Still, how did the rest of you manage to make it here so quickly? Coincidence. We've been tracking a virus that's been going around which led us here. Virus? What do you mean? The kind that makes computers sick. There's been a real bad program floating around the Obel network. Ah, yes. It's been wreaking havoc across network traffic here in Crossbell. Yona and Tia were thankfully able to pinpoint the source of it earlier this morning. It was a terminal in the depths of the Geofront F sector, which we already investigated earlier. Tia ran an analysis and began exterminating the virus. But then, all of the archaisms located inside the Geofront began to go berserk. Exactly like what happened with the Mecha Mishy, as a matter of fact. Damn, you gotta be kidding me. Fortunately, the archaisms settled down again after the virus was purged from the system. But it avoided deletion and managed to wirelessly transmit somewhere else, to the mech. We managed to trace it to Michelin Wonderland with Kia's help. Then combine Lloyd using the old detective noodle with Ellie's analytics and boom! We're here on the beach saving Randy. Well, that's a detailed recounting. Now it makes perfect sense. You guys have only officially been back for less than a week, but you're already humming along. I'll say, it's almost unbelievable. Not that I'm complaining, of course. The only problem is we'll have to figure out what to do with Mecha Mishy now. Does anyone have any ideas? His circuitry seems to have shorted out, but it would still be safer to put him somewhere secure before attempting any repairs. That's a good point. I'll contact his original engineer and let them know what happened. They won't be happy with what happened at all. Ultimately, the virus's true origins and how it spread remained shrouded in mystery. It was clear that further investigation into the matter would be required at a later date. However, with the virus itself disposed of, the case could be considered solved for the time being. Later that night, the SSS, along with Yona and Mireille, held a lively farewell dinner for Randy. Oh, it's lovely. Thanks for inviting me, everyone. I guess a change of pace isn't bad every now and then. We're happy to have you both. Make yourselves at home. Yeah, and there's plenty of grub, so don't be shy about asking for seconds. This is supposed to be Randy's going away party, so we sorta went all out. That means booze for those of you above the drinking age, too. Everything in moderation, right? This is targeted discrimination. 3 years later and I am still the only underage member of the SSS. Not that I even want to drink. Triple dot. What's wrong, Mireille? Waiting on me to pour you a drink? You jerk. Don't think that you're off the hook just yet. Why didn't you tell me sooner that you were going back to Erebonia? You were just going to walk out of my life for another year like it was nothing. Right, I guess we sorta got cut off back at Michelin before I could explain. Sorry about giving you the wrong idea. I'm leaving to do some work at the branch campus, but I'll be back for good in about a month or so. What? Basically, I'm just going to make sure the person taking my old job can hit the ground running. Mireille? Now she's even more angry. Why didn't you say that in the first place? Oh dear, that's my bad. I swear, why are you like this? You're supposed to be an adult. You have a career, not to mention one that hinges on communication, attention to detail, and... Listen to these normies go. Get a room already, will you? A room? You're bright red and you haven't even had a drop to drink. Randy and Mireille sitting in the tree. Come on, Teotot, it's not funny when I'm the butt of the joke. This is all your fault, Randy. You could at least act like you're sorry. Like, ha ha ha, yes, ha ha ha. Triple dot.
Lloyd?
Don't mind me. It's just... I was thinking that we really know how to throw a party.
It's alright.
We sure do. Makes you think of old times, doesn't it? I've always hoped we could be like this again.
Yeah. It's like I'm in a blissful dream.
What does that mean?
Hey, since you're here and all...
Does Kia know that we're actually viewing this as a daydream right now?
You up for a game of cards?
Does she know?
Way to not so subtly change the subject. But fine. I'll make you cry, Uncle. And then you'll have to do my bidding.
Sounds to me like we need to come up with a special penalty for the loser.
Ooh, sounds fun.
I want in!
I already know I'm gonna be dragged into a game, so just give me my hand.
I'm in if we're betting Mira.
Yeah. How about we stay away from gambling?
Oh dear.
Yay! All done! Now I just seal it and... I'm getting really sleepy. Today was so much fun. What was that?
What was that? I mean, we know it was Lapis, but how did you see Lapis? What's going on here?
I could see much more clearly before. Oh well, as long as we're together, we can do anything. Just like today.
Uh-huh.
I hope tomorrow's just as much fun. But for now, time to go to bed. I couldn't be happier that the SSS is back up and running, Shizuku. I know we're bound to run into our share of troubles, but there's nothing we can't beat as long as we stick together. Hope this letter isn't too long. I can't wait to talk in Crossbell. Love, Kia.
Adorable. Ah, there we go then. Another daydream complete. A day in the lives of the SSS. Invigorate. Okay, so let's head down to the entrance now. So we've got
Review missions.
another mission complete. Lovely. So let's unlock you. Fantastic.
Bolstering program available.
Cool.
New contents available.
Well, we can go further in the future. 1,200. Oh dear. Anyway, we're going to use that as a place to now end this part. And in the next part, we'll do the rounds over here in the Reverie Garden. And I don't know how long that's going to take because there's a few scenes around as well that we need to have a look at. So we'll see you in the next part with the rounds. Ta-da for now.